Hello. This is my third attempt, okay, to do a pick a candle reading for the month of April. I've already done one pick a candle reading for the month of April, but that was like a preliminary insight. This is more like I'm going to see what other messages that want to come out for the month of April, for the for the collective here. Um, I'm just waiting to see if this is going to go or this is going to also not take off. This video. It will. Okay, thank you. I was just waiting for my guides to say something. Okay, 0046. Okay, so I'm beginning with this. Okay, my intention with lighting this purple candle is to give messages of truth, clarity, and healing. The collective that picked the purple candle needs to know what do they need to know for the month of April. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Applause. I'm hearing applause. I'm seeing a big stage and somebody receiving applause. You're being very much well appreciated on a platform or on a stage, a real stage. This can be. You're being well received everywhere you go. Whatever stories that were manufactured against you, you will realize, or somebody close to you is going to realize how wronged you were and how wrong the stories were, or how far from the truth the stories were. So you're kind of getting a justice in them seeing the truth about you. If this was a third party trying to create a story about you, and they have been holding on to that story, somebody in your life is going to see their truth very clearly, and that's going to somehow make them see you in a better light. So your name is being cleared. Whatever drawbacks you have, work on them a little bit. If you know that you tend to be lethargic, or you tend to take more time thinking about things than action, like bring a balance to them a little bit. Okay, what is coming up in the month of April? Those that pick the purple candle, what do they need to know? You'll be hearing happy news from everywhere. You'll be going to celebration. Somebody is going to celebration. Somebody will hear of others good news, and you are like happy for them, clapping for them from a distance. What you're missing in life is passion, and you're going to realize that in the month of April. Like, I seem to be doing many things without passion. So the work on try to get inspired. This is a time to look around and say, what inspires me? Who is inspiring me? Or maybe it's a time for like Page of Cups energy I'm getting with you guys, looking for fresh inspiration around you within, doing things differently, wearing different brighter colors if you're always tending to go wear darker colors. Your motivation is a little sluggish in the beginning, but then I see it picking up speed very much so in the mid of the year, mid of the week to the end, mid of the month to the end of the month. Things are coming together. I'm seeing happiness. I'm seeing feeling very proud of somebody. Either this is you feeling proud of yourself for all that you've overcome, or someone saying, oh my God, I did not understand that my friend was going through so much and I'm so proud, or my wife or my husband was going through so much and I didn't realize it. Somebody is realizing so much about the struggles that you have silently put up with for so many years, and that is all the justice you need in a situation. It feels like you just need somebody to see how, like somebody as in, and I mean somebody, like somebody in your life I'm seeing, to see what all you went through, and that's that thing you're getting. I'm hearing the words goodness gracious. Somebody's going to say that around you. Goodness gracious. Joy is filling you. Second part of the month. First part of the month seems to be just you taking care of the nitty-gritty, taking care of the things you know you're meant to do, getting more organized, getting a to-do list going, sticking to the to-do list, getting things done in an efficient manner, and that is bringing all the difference to your day. Every second counts. You're going to say every second counts. It's not because you have a deadline of some sort. You just want to get the long-term pending things that you have been pending for such a long time. You just want to get a grip of them in the month of April. And it's also advised because after May, I feel things are going to be very busy. So April also I see busyness, but it's going to be still better that you take care of some work. The incense is now blocking me. You take care of some things in the month of April, then postpone it. Especially paperwork, contracts, documents you need maybe to travel. Some of you are going to apply for a dual citizenship or things to do with citizenship, passport, and they're all going to get resolved. New passport is going to come with a new citizenship is what I'm getting for somebody. And it's all nice. You needed to do this 10 years ago. It's coming in now. That's the vibe. Some of you will get a regular traditional job, go back to a regular traditional job, and that's going to be good for you. You will do well at it. I see smiles within you, like you are feeling very good within you, especially after the second week of April. Okay, illusions are coming to the surface. Continuously check with yourself to see what is an illusion, what is truth. What is illusion, what is truth. Continuously, please go through that exercise with every information that comes in, every opportunity that comes in, you yourself, every thought that comes in. Is it an illusion? Is it truly the truth? Like, please, that is going to be important in the month of April. Don't just buy anything, any story people tell you, or don't just buy things without understanding that. The more you surrender, the more you will grow. The more you control, the less you will grow. Some of you may have to also battle some addiction in the month of April. That addiction, that habit that you thought you kicked, it could come to the surface again. This can be just spending too much time on the internet. This can be as like that, or it can be more serious, I'm not sure. But whatever addictions, whatever comes up to the surface, just be aware that they may come back. Temptation, addiction. Not more so, I'm not sensing addiction to a person more so than addiction to old ways of doing things or old habits, which I've already said in a reading recently. What is coming up in the month of April for those that pick the purple candle? Higher knowledge, higher wisdom, connecting with higher realms is coming through for somebody here. Not for a lot of people, but for somebody who is very much spiritually attuned, you're going to be able to connect to higher realms. Okay? Make sure that you ground yourself after you come out of that experience. Don't continue to live in your headspace the rest of the day. Continue to move through grounded 3D energy. Get back to 3D energy. Take care of 3D things that will ground you. Take care of your bills, or take care of go for a walk. Do grounded, normal, regular things. Cooking, because that expansion into the higher realms, your body can take it, but only in short doses. If you don't enjoy that high, enjoy that higher realm experience, but then do come back into your physical body. Do come back into your reality. Okay, you're not meant to live in the clouds, because if you start to live in the clouds, you'll start to make decisions from the clouds, and that is not going to go well for your future. Just take care of the practical, the nitty gritty, Oh, I have to clean this room. Do it. It will help you to ground. Okay? It will definitely help you to ground. So try not to stay in that energy. Okay? That's the advice. Somebody may offer a lot of explanations, a little too many explanations for why they didn't talk, or why they disappeared, or this can be you. Oh, I disappeared. This is what happened. There's no need. Unless the person really deserves that much blow by blow explanation for why you did the things you did, or why you've created a distance. Try not to over explain yourself in the month of April. Over explaining is going to create more You're not helping yourself. There's no need to put that many words in. Some of you are going to take a break from social media, and you're going to be very well because of that. The King of Wands came out, but I didn't really connect with the cards yet. What are the messages for those that picked the purple candle for the month of April? What are the messages for those that picked the purple candle for the month of April 2025? April 2025. April 2025. April 2025. Three of Cups. Thank you. Knight of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. You're overcoming some immature energy or some immature people in the month of April. Okay? The Hangman. Because you have elevated your game. Okay? You are the Queen of Swords here. And you are like, I will not accept immature behavior. I have worked on myself. I expect the people I connect with to also like not bring their immature self to me or to the conversation or the immature way of handling things. You're no longer okay with it. Okay, you're like grow up and yeah, that's pretty much the message. Ace of Pentacles, you're focused on your new beginning. Some of you are actively focused on changing the way you approach your relationships, your friendships, your co-workers, your tribe. Everything is changing about you. Everything is changing about you. And this process has already begun. April is just going to be the bridge between March and May. I see May as completion for this transformation. And I see that March was the beginning, Feb end into March when this transformation, true transformation from within has begun. Okay, so April is the bridge. April is the bridge month, which allows you to continue to speak in the new way you have found of speaking to others. Continue to do the daily chores that you created for yourself so you don't fall into the same traps of lethargy. Right? Continue to maintain the habits that you've begun in the month of March. April is going to be that kind of a month where you just effortlessly maintain the new things that you have begun. There are some celebrations coming in. There are other people's opinions coming in to shade you or to shade your growth or to just add confusion because they think you are having too much of a free life and they want to have an opinion back in your life. Like, you cut us out. You cut us out. Somebody is thinking it already. Somebody may want to say it to you in the month of April. I see you not giving them a chance to speak. You are like, there is nothing this person can say to me now that I have not already heard, first of all, for many times. These accusations, this tone, this, you have done this to us. You are like, even if somebody does end up getting time with you, this person or these people, you are not there. You're detaching so much because you are not about to let the BS come back. Okay, because it took you a while to outgrow. See, you're not about to let the BS come back, but somebody wants to bring it back. Oh, you got too much of free time. We left you alone for a long time. Now you must take care of us. Now you must listen to us. Now you must get back into the fold so we can try our narcissism crap on you again. You are not going to let that happen. You have to be the one who holds the fort down here for yourself. This is your sanity. We are talking about your sanity here for the next 10 to 15 years. Don't linger on past mistakes. Don't push people against the wall and don't keep repeatedly saying you did this, you did this. I believe somebody is here going to complete silence. Not just complete silence on in relationships. Somebody here is also going to go complete silence on social media for some time. You must. It seems to be the time for you. Okay, it seems to be the time because a lot of people are very hidden agendas with you. And it's unfortunate because you are minding your own business, working on yourself, honing your skills, your talents, doing what you can for whoever you can, and other people constantly plotting. It's exhausting. It is exhausting. I don't blame you. Okay. Please ask for protection. One, but really they have no power over you. If somebody is acting more rashly than they should, which I'm not sensing, but I'm just saying in general in life, not in the month of April, if you sense that, oh, this person is being too much like in my face, um, you know how to handle it. You do not have to participate. Take the power back in that situation. Stand there in your power and just call your power back to you. Never ever give your power away to an argument or a fight. Don't. And how do you hold your power? By not participating to the level. They want you to get dirty. They want you to be in the mud with them. You must remain the lotus. This is a general life advice. I'm not sensing all this will happen in April. Okay, April is a kind of, like I mentioned, a semi-peaceful month. Semi-peaceful. There is some little bit of ripples. You will feel the other people energies on you. There is a lot of people who are pretending to be your friends and who are actually plotting against you or want you to fail in a public way. I mean, this is competition from strangers who don't even know you, who want you to not do well. The world is sometimes like, like a um, people are who they are. The humans are, we are sometimes nice, we are sometimes not nice. You're going to see both aspects of that in the month of April. Okay, some of you are going to go on a very spiritual based energies in the month of April. You should, because the world or the people, humans, have nothing to offer you, and divine seems to have so much to offer you. Between you and the divine, you can make your manifestations come to life. Between you and the divine, you can bring peace. You can hold your peace even in very trying situations. This is all Saturn saying, I can't wait for you. I want to test you again with the similar situations to see how you will react this time. Saturn's also watching all of us in the month of April. Though there is enough of so surrender. I'm doing the best I can with each every moment, with each and every conversation. What will help you also to be as present as you can be when people are conversing with you, when people are sending you texts, right? When you see those openings people give you, oh, come, inviting you like the devil inside. Before you know it, you are in a hotbed of harsh conversations that they want to just vent at you. Okay? Do not contribute, is all I can say here. Sometimes even if you contribute, you can allow yourself, you do not allow yourself to speak things that you know are not for you, because you're not connecting to that old version of you anymore. Remember the hard lessons you learned, how difficult it was to be where you are at today, to have the peace that you are still struggling for some days, but mostly you're okay, right? How much effort did it take you to build yourself again? Do not willingly, and I'll repeat this, do not willingly get into stories that are not something that you should, like, are not good for you. Because people ka kya hai? People will keep trying. Their job is to try. There is that song, right? Kuch to log kahenge, logon ka kaam hai kehna. It's like that. They will say something because it's their nature to say something. Must you also every time bark when every dog barks at you? Is the question. I'm not calling you a dog, but you know what I mean. Avoid this mental trap. Avoid feelings of trap. The moment that feeling of trap comes in again, go do something different. Change the chemistry of your brain. Like, do something different. Go step out in nature. Take a few deep breaths. Drink some water. Go, like, just jog in place. I don't care how silly you appear to your family. Just get up from the couch and start to jog in place. Do something, and you will have many options. You will have many solutions. You will have many outlets to express yourself and your angst yourself. Very clear. You will have. There is no need for you to be in this again. This is not a place. This is the place that took you forever to overcome. Do not willingly enter the golden cage again. Be alert. Every conversation is important. This is my childhood friend. No. Okay? I'm not asking you to doubt everybody. I'm asking you to bring more consciousness to your interactions. We all must. We all must. For the month of April. And especially if you picked the purple candle, avoid manipulating others. Be very clear about why you're doing what you're doing to yourself, and as much as possible on a need to know basis explain to others why you're doing certain things if they need to know, again, right? And then that's it. Create magic in silence. Create magic in silence. There's no need for big declarations and proclamations and none of that. What are you? Are you getting a medal for that? Nothing. You're getting nothing. You're just overly exposing yourself to some people you must not expose yourself to. Okay? I hope that these messages that you came through just now, you take them as a way to as a reminder. These are in no way made to create stress or worry in you, because these are not the problems I'm sensing are not big. They're not big at all in the month of April, but they could be the beginning of something in the month of April, like, that time, that fated moment, fated destiny, fate, then that moment when you opened the door when you shouldn't have. Right? The repercussions of this will be felt, good and bad, later. But I don't want you to even, I want you to think. Before you enter any cave, I want you to question yourself. Are there any bears in the cave? Is there light? Will I be able to walk there? Like, that's all I'm trying to create here. I hope you understand that. Okay? Because we are beyond all these lessons at this point. Bhai, what are all these kindergarten lessons? How many times will we learn it? Tell me that. Okay? So we should not. Alright? So this is what I have for you. I hope this helped you. If you do wish to book a personal reading with me, please email me at deepastarot@gmail.com. I'm very happy to hear from you. There is a little bit of a waiting time because I do have family visiting, and because of all that, it may not be that as soon as you send it, the video is out, you get it back, but you will hear from me at least to know with an estimated time. Okay? Alright, so that's the best I can do at this point with what I have. But if you do believe that I can help you in any way, do reach out. Okay. So, Loka Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu. Thank you so much. Okay. Those that picked the pink. What are the messages? What do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they need to hear for the month of April? Thank you, Divine. Thank you so much for coming through with love and light. Ascension is big for this pile. Ascension symptoms are going to be big. Somebody is going to be invited to be part of a massive production, a play, or can you screenwrite, or can you write a poem, can you do this, I don't know. Mass production, you're going to be part of a mass production. What is the pile that picked the pink candle? What is coming up for them for the month of April 2025? Religion is going to be important. Religious beliefs, religion. Either you're changing your opinion or changing some, getting deeper into religious activities and spirituality. Or you're changing, like, oh, this is what actually happened in history. So somebody's connecting with religion in a brand new way now. I finally now understand the Mahabharata. It's like that. I forgot some of the stories. It's like that. Somebody's taking the time to read up on their history of religion, which is a good thing. Because some stories are going to teach you have some pertinent wisdom for you, which will benefit you tremendously. What do they need to know? The pink candle. Some of you are going through a pause where nothing much is happening right now. It will continue for 2 to 3 weeks into April, but then sudden movement forward for you. May is going to be the month where you're supremely productive. For some, this pause is already over and you're about to get very busy. Some of you are already quite busy. Okay, so three different groups here. But it's all leading to busyness. Even those who are feeling stagnant right now, it's all leading to busyness. A new way of living, a new passion is coming to the surface suddenly. I no longer resonate with the work I'm doing. I wish to do something else too. Not about quitting what you have, doesn't feel like it at least, but adding on a new passion so you can learn about things. Taking things to the next level, the 10,000 hours they say, right? If you want to get good at something, practice it for 10,000 hours. That's what's happening. I've been actually activating my throat chakra because I've been doing readings regularly for the past how many days now, and that's my intention, to overcome that fear of being seen. All right, overcome the fear of being heard, being criticized. I was also born with some fears, right? So born, or I took them on, I don't know, but I'm just saying I've been actively working. That's why I've been posting regularly. But my another thing would be Instagram. I think I will get there someday, but for now I'm getting comfortable here, or overcoming this fear, of posting, because I'm tired of carrying these fears around. I'm beginning to see my fears as heavy rocks on my back, and I'm like, you know what, if I don't chuck it now this year, when am I going to do it? After I die. So this is what I'm doing. Thank you for some who watch all the videos. You don't have to. I'm just doing it more for an exercise for me to overcome myself. So maybe that's relevant for somebody here. You're going to also, they're saying yes, so that you're also going to do that. You're going to intentionally look at your fears and try to do something about them once and for all. Because this is a lame, I'm tired of feeling this way, I'm going to try something. It's like that. You're going to try things, or you're going to get better at things, because you're like not looking at everything from the eyes of fear. Your vision is getting very clear. You're able to understand and see things better. You're able to get more information, downloads from the ethers for yourself and for those maybe who come to you for advice. Magic is in the air for you. You are a magical being. You're a magical being. Okay, anything you set your mind to, you have a capability of achieving and seeing in this lifetime. Okay, just don't look at everything from the human. Don't get stuck by the all these little fears that come up. Just override them, or try to work through them, unless it's something big and bad. Of course, use your discernment there. But I'm saying these little things like, oh, I don't like to go to parties because I don't want to like try to do it. Try to do. Your mind will always say don't do things. Learn to override that mind within reasonable limits. Because the familiar voice, we all know. Who wants to get up from bed right now? Ignore that and get up from the bed. It will strengthen your mind. I feel this pile will have more messages in the tarot, but I'm going to still continue. I'm sorry about the voice in the background, because everybody's working from home today. God is with you. You are divinely blessed. I'm sensing the presence of angels also with you. You're such a beautiful, simple-hearted soul. Okay, you do tend to make things complicated in your mind, or overly confuse yourself by sitting on things for too long, or redoubting your decisions that you've already made. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Don't rethink, don't overthink every decision. Okay, because I feel like that indecisiveness, you tend to sit in that indecisiveness for a little too long. Okay, stop also controlling or micromanaging others if that is what you do. There is some energy of negativity within you or around you that needs to be purged in the month of April. You must successfully move through any emotions that come through and make it already. Make it. It's your time to make it. See, little things are like, like it's one of those things, like I always find it so funny. And this is relevant, guys. I'm not just going off on a side story. Like somebody runs a marathon, right? And then they put like a ribbon at the end of it that they have to push through. So is that the ribbon really an obstacle after you've finished a marathon? It is not. So it is one of those little problems, little ribbons that will come in your way. Don't let that be the big block here. You've already finished the bulk of the running, right? You just have to break that damn ribbon. So it's really that. It's really like that for you. Like somebody stopping at the ribbon and saying, hey, how do I break through this ribbon? Why are you worried? You've already finished the bulk of the challenges. So whatever little things come up in the month of April, just move through them. Fitness is important because when you don't take care of your physical body, your mental health also starts to act up. So physical, like they say, right? Spare the body, spoil the mind. That's coming through. So don't do something. Do go for a walk. Like do something that makes you move energy within you. For some of you, sexual healing has happened and you are going to feel so much better, is what I'm getting. Activating your inner self is what I'm getting. Through music, through food. Okay, somebody here is reconnecting back with your inner self in the month of April. Reconnecting to your roots. Your grandmother, grandfather, a power couple are showing up, ancestors wise, and they're blessing you and your progress. They're blessing you and your children. They're blessing you and your home. They're saying you are doing things which we wanted to do all our lives. The donations you do or the kindness you show others is something we wanted to, and they did to a certain level. They did do that, but you're continuing that baton again, that race, that energy. You're continuing the race. You're continuing the ancestral theme here of who they were, and they are very proud of you. A grandfather, grandmother, power couple. I want to call them the OG power couple, right? Because from those power couples you came through, so they are the OG power couple. Magic manifestations. Work on streamlining your manifestations. Don't ask for too many at the same time. Don't overcrowd your field there. With this, I want this, I want that, I want this. Streamline it a little bit. Self-control, discipline. One thing at a time. Get into the energy of one thing at a time. Don't try to overly push your manifestations out, because that can create an energy blockage in the ethers. Just bear with me, I'm just the messenger. If it doesn't make sense to you, I don't know, go to your guru and say, what is that really true? It could be. I have not put that many dreams out there, but it could be that if you push too many energies out there, that nothing happens. You're creating a traffic jam kind of with your manifestations. So one thing at a time. Let things happen slowly. You don't have to take this message literally, but tone it to the way that you want to do it. I hope that you all take messages from any reading and then customize it to what you and your intuition guide you. Cherry blossoms are going to be seen by somebody here. Flowers are very healing for you. Musical notes are very important. You creating musical notes, you creating music is going to come through in the month of April. Songs, creativity is all-time high. Lord Brahma's energy, thank you. Ma Durga's energy, thank you. Ma Gayatri, thank you. All the ego traps, you're going to see them coming. Some of them, even though you see the traps coming, you will still fall into them. Some of them you're going to override them. Okay, so your progress report is not a plus, but it is not a B either. Okay, you're doing semi-decent with your observation of yourself and your habits and the correction where it is needed. You're doing semi-okay, so congratulations. April, what is coming up in the month of April for those that pick the pink candle? Surprise inheritance is on its way to you. A property feels like, and you're like, I was not supposed to get this property. There are so many people before me, but somehow you're getting it. That is the magic that you don't see. You are someone who doesn't care so much about wealth or property, but you seem to be getting it. Isn't that always the case, right? The person who doesn't really care or is detached somehow from wanting certain things, they get them first. I don't care if I get married or not, somebody says, and they get married first. And I don't care about property as such, and they get property. And then those who truly want property, those are fighting for each other, fighting over each other, like fighting with each other for property. They are like, wait, what a minute, wait. Like, what a minute? Wait a minute. I've been asking for property forever, and this bugger gets it. It's like that vibe. The Ferdinand the Bull, I don't know who is familiar with that story. Ferdinand the Bull, you're like this gentle bull who just sits around dreaming, very dreamy, very gentle, very like not aware of other people's plays, other people's games, just minding your own business. And then suddenly you are invited to this event and you are the star of the month, or you are the star of the century. Like, you're getting sudden fame, and you're like, what am I doing that is bringing even fame? What am I doing that's even worth getting fame over? Why am I being picked? Well, bhaiya, you're being picked. Huh? Like those one of those giveaways this can be. Like, I didn't even know. I don't even want to enter it, but you're going to get it. It's like that. So the advice for you, for those of you who want to be there, is to detach. Don't overly connect yourself to anything. See how freedom feels. And how do you know how freedom feels? When you stop focusing, like when you overly, like when you detach from all these things. This name game, this fame game, this money game, this everything. I want everything. I want everything. Don't get into that. It's a distraction from the person you're meant to be truly. What does a pile that picked the pink candle, what do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they need to hear for the month of April? People appearing to be your friends. Oh my God, same message as the old pile. It's so funny, I said I may not have much to speak, but I did speak a lot. I had a lot of messages for you versus the purple candle. Can you imagine that? I somehow thought tarot will have more to say for you, but I ended up giving you more messages. What is the pile that picked the pink candle? What do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they need to hear? What do they need to understand? Glory is coming to you. King of Swords, somebody is going to activate your inner speaker. You are becoming a speaker. You are becoming a person who shares their wisdom. Okay, somebody is activating that. You are activating it within yourself. This is universe activating your throat chakra also for somebody. Your throat chakra is going to be activated. Okay, but also rest, recuperate, go within. Go within is a must for you. Okay, go within. Before you make any big jumps materially or any otherwise, spend time in nature, go within. Planning is essential, planning. I'll take these out and those that pick the pink candle, what do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they need to hear? If you're worried that a partner is getting away from you, or you're going to, somebody else is going to interfere in your marriage or in your connection, your connection is very strong. It's beyond other people's interference at this point. Don't overly think it. Don't overly judge others is also coming through. At the same time, don't overly judge yourself. I hope you can hear me clearly. I put the mic very close to me because everybody's working at home and I don't want to be like a loudspeaker here. I hope you can still hear me though. You're mastering your insecurities and it's about time. Thank you. Those that pick the pink candle, what is coming up for the month of April 2025? The Magician. It's so funny. I ended the other card also, the Magician. It's your time to begin anew. It's time to do things that you've not done before. Okay? Alright. It's time to manifest, yes, but not overly manifest. Not overly do anything. The Tower. Some of you are manifesting a change. You are the reason why you're relocating. You're the reason why your family is moving to a better place. You're the reason why you're financially independent or your family is doing better with money. Because you are manifesting a sudden opportunity that makes you financially independent. And it is coming through in the month of April. Max is May. By April, you will know what is the money making gig that's coming toward you, or who is the person who's bringing it to you. Some of you are manifesting a love life, and that's also going to come through. Okay, your online presence is going to get stronger, very strong. You'll be heard in many countries, or your offers of business will be received well by others. Okay, you must let go of this though conflict within yourself about who you are or what your success will bring to you and to your family. If I am too successful, will I lose family or will I lose friendships? You may, but they are not you're not losing them because you're successful. You're losing them because they're meant to leave. It's like you're seeing the truth of them, and sometimes success can make you see people clearly when you are successful, and you see how they react to your success, and what they do with your success, right? That itself can speak a lot. Some of you are becoming a hermit. Okay, I can feel the hermit energy. I don't see it here, but I do believe I'm going to do my magic in silence. 10 of Swords, you're tired. You're tired of being betrayed. You're tired of the inner fighting. You're tired of people showing something but thinking something. You're so tired of all of that. You're like, I am done. I am done trying to be. I'm not going to do anything for some time. That's the energy I'm getting, guys. Maybe you're taking the month of April off from your responsibilities, and that's a good thing. Temperance, you're bringing balance to yourself. You're learning new skills also while you're in this mode of temperance. Okay, High Priestess, there you go. Your spiritual gifts or some gift you're going to work on a little bit more strongly than you could before, because now you're making space for it. You may not be making a lot of money in the month of April if this is what you're doing. If you're focused on money, money will grow. If you're focused on detaching from the world and doing something in silence, then money may be put temporary hold. But that money that was supposed to come to you in April will come to you in March. Sorry, what am I saying? Maybe March 2026, but I don't believe that. I was going to say May. Okay, so don't worry about temporarily not making money because you're in research mode. You can't have it all, right? You cannot have it all. Your celebrations, some of you will be attending a celebration, some of you will hear of a celebration, some of you will have to make a choice between, do I spend time with socializing with my friends or do I work on my money? Okay, do I work on my money? Do I focus on myself? And that's such individual choice. Death, wow. Ten of Wands. Some people who have outgrown your life are definitely, there's no space for them. Even if you wish to create space for these people, the universe is saying no. You may be foolish enough. I am saying no here. I'm getting that message from Ma Kali here. Okay, because sometimes we as humans want to give people 1,000 chances. I hear you. But here she's coming and saying, nope, 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 no more. You will hear it very clearly from her. Okay, you will hear it because these people have repeatedly taken from you, repeatedly tried to rip you off, repeatedly tried to take your clients, or repeatedly tried to put an end to you, not in a dark way, but put an end to your vibe, put an end to your light. And she's having none of it. She's like, I'm so done with you being played and played and played and played. I'm stepping in now. These people have no access to you anymore, or will not be able to have access to you, because when she steps in, it's game over for real, guys. Okay, some things are going to clearly end. See, some people are going to clearly leave your life. You may struggle with it, she's not struggling with it. She has no problems kicking them out of your life. You may temporarily struggle with it, or the familiar feelings of guilt, shame can come up, but I see you walking through it, effort again. Okay, that's fine. Not for me, not for me, not for me. And that faith in her and that faith in the universe and the decisions of the universe are going to be very much this thing. Didn't I say hermit? You must hermit. You must. M-U-S-T in capitals, hermit. Unless you know what it is you're creating, you're just randomly creating. Unless it is you know what's your path, you're just going on to anybody's path and saying they are on my path. Okay, oh, this person just came on my path. Are you sure? Or is it that you left your lane to get into their lane? Are you making yourself so conveniently available for everybody just because you do not want to take that hard look at yourself also is coming through. So hermit, hermit, hermit. April is a month when you hermit. Okay. I am also planning to hermit. Okay guys, so if you don't hear from me, you have enough videos to watch. More than enough. So we are good, right? If I do get away with it, because every time I want to hermit, it's like the whole world and people I haven't even heard from suddenly want to connect. It's always like that. It's such a challenge for me to disappear. Such a challenge these days to disappear. Not these days, it's always been that way. These days I'm noticing that people who have disconnected from years ago suddenly want to call me the 1 week I want to take off, or it's like that. I don't know. It's that the energy. Okay, so guys, so do what you can with it. It's not easy to disappear. We think it is. Trust me on that. I've tried the escaping act many times. Like I wanted to, do other things, but I can't. Not the work. I'm talking about friendships and people and clients, and I'm talking about other things. Okay, this is for somebody, a new breath of fresh air. Okay, create your new world. Don't live the old life again. It feels like you must clear the slate of some stagnancy, declutter, and make fresh goals, make fresh plans, and set forth. Even if you take a little break, this is a destiny, so this is not going to be gone if you delay it by a little bit. If you feel like you must pause and do other things, do it. At least you get away. If I cannot get away, I want you at least to have a hermit time, because that is a place where I really rejuvenate. I really enjoy that alone time. But if I cannot do it, at least I want you guys to celebrate being alone with your thoughts, doing things, spending time in the garden, maybe going for long walks, maybe learning new things, or getting deeper into spirituality, deeper into your connection with your universe. Like, do all that. That is something that will see you through the year. It's like our batteries are being recharged. That will see you through whatever comes up the rest of the year. Okay, so if it is in your fate, I definitely want you to grab it and not shun it. Do not shun inactivity. Do not shun alone time. That batteries of your soul need some, clarity. Okay, and some strength, reconnection with strength and power. And then step back into the world again. Right? You must understand yourself enough. And you must have faith in yourself and belief in yourself enough that you'll come back. Nobody's going to be taking rest forever. We don't live in that kind of a world. We do not. Our bills will show up. Somebody will... Somehow life has a way of bringing us out of the cave. Trust me, nobody gets to disappear. Nobody gets to disappear. All right? So on that high note... I will end this reading here. I hope this gave you the insight you're looking for. Okay? If you do wish to book a personal reading with me, please email me at deepastarot@gmail.com. Okay? Yeah, that's about it. Okay? So I'm going to send you a lot of best wishes. Again, the smoke got to me, guys. The smoke is getting to me today. I placed it in the wrong way. So let me end this reading by thanking your ancestors who showed up. Thank you so much. My angels. Thank you. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.